Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Rubber Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we have House of Glory, The War Within. This was the show on Friday night. We still have to watch House of Glory, Glory of War, which happened last night. Still need to watch in video GCW Take a Picture and GCW Paranoid, which is tonight. Also, WWE King and Queen of the Ring, about halfway through that. And then tonight is AEW's Double or Nothing. All those reviews will happen sometime either today or tomorrow. I got to finish watching it. Currently also watching the NASCAR Cup Series Coca-Cola 600. And then on the secondary screen, I currently have the Indianapolis 500. I'm about an hour behind on that, so I almost have, I think, 80 laps where I'm at. So we know NASCAR champion Kyle Larson is running in Indianapolis and not in the NASCAR Cup Series race. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic. I mean, going back and forth on social media with that. But you know what? Robert Sports Show, from the independent scene to the main event of WrestleMania, we're going to be talking some House of Glory, The War Within. Again, happened on Friday night. Just got it finished up here. So the first match is House of Glory Cruiserweight Championship on the line champion Casey Navarro versus GCW's own Gringo Loco, one of the best Lucha Libre style wrestlers in the United States. Coming into this event, Casey Navarro had the Cruiserweight title for 83 days. Before that, it was Nolo Kitano. He had 197 days. This match was one of those matches that you kind of knew you're going to see something you never saw before. Navarro hit this Avalanche Falcon Arrow on Gringo Loco early on in the match. Gringo was able to kick out from that. Spinning top rope powerbomb, those unique moves like that we get from these amazing cruiserweights, was able to get Gringo Loco to become your new House of Glory Cruiserweight Champion. Next up, we had a 6-man tag match. We had AJ Francis teaming up with Cashflow, Boujii, and Ken Broadway, going up against Big Game Leroy. Actually, start back here. There's going to be a handicap match going against Encore. Encore had nobody on his side, but he was able to recruit Joey Silver and Leroy Green to come out and assist him in his match against Cashflow and AJ Francis. It was just a big thing at the beginning of the match. AJ Francis, Cashflow was beaten down on Encore. He had nobody out there to help him, and then Joey Silver comes out to assist. Joey Silver gets beat down by the three of those, and then Big Game Leroy come out and also got beat down. They were able to get the match started. We had the 3-on-3. They were able to get up on it for just a moment, but with Chess and Dine and Tay-Rock at ringside helping AJ Francis and Cashflow get the victory there. I ended up giving that Gringo Loco and Navarro match 3.5 star. Really enjoyed that match. I gave this match 2.5. It's 11 minutes long. It was just kind of one of those, okay, it's a match kind of deal. I get it. But it's cool to see AJ Francis in TNA and then here at House of Glory as well. Next up, we kind of had the couple guys from the House of Glory showcase matches that we see sometimes. Jodi or Laura versus Michael Fain. Nice little filler match here. They fought on the outside. They fought on the barricade. I have never seen a match like a wrestler like Jodi Aurora walk on the, I'm talking like the fencing around there. It wasn't even like the WWE's got that wide. It was like barely that wide. He's literally trying to walk on there. Had a fan holding his hand so he didn't fall. I love that. The fan was kind of steadying him. And Michael Fain was laying across the barrier, and he does a freaking double stomp on that barrier. I'm like, dang, that takes talent to be able to hold your balance. Even though somebody's helping him, but holding your balance to do that double stomp was absolutely amazing. Jodi Aurora getting the victory there. 6-minute match. I ended up giving it 3 star. I actually kind of enjoyed that little match and kind of that big spot there on the outside. Next up, we had Reina Dorada taking on Reina Dorada teaming with Sexy Star, taking on Diamond, Virago, and the Ultimate Violetta. Sexy Star hit a one-winged angel. It's like, is Fallen Angel here on Ultraviolet, who is the House of Glory Women's Champion. So, the fact that Sexy Star hit that one-winged angel, was able to get the victory for her team. Does that give her a title shot? I think they do have a title match coming up soon. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that, because that could be a really good match. I know they fought in the past, and it's always been pretty good. Two of the top female wrestlers in House of Glory. 3¼ star match on that one. Next up, we had the House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship on the line. We had former Cruiserweight champion Nolo Kitano taking on Carlos Ramirez. Anunnaki 1 and 2 at ringside with Nolo Kitano. But the fact that Charles Romo, big, powerful, was able to go out there and hit a big powerbomb on the outside, which led him to a victory there over Nolo Kitano. But Carlos Ramirez retaining his House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship. Next up, we had what was supposed to be a handicap match. The Cold-Blooded Killers, Charles Mason, Jay Amari, Raheem Royal, taking on the main event, Jay Lyon minus Black. Just this cult-like atmosphere that Charles Mason has. He was able to get Amari and Royal to drink the Kool-Aid, as you would say, and was able to get them to join him like he did with Paro over in GCW. I would love to see these two guys go with him to GCW and Paro to come to House of Glory and just make that faction kind of a little bit bigger. But the founder of House of Glory, Amazing Red, came out to side with the main event here. So we had a 3-on-3 match here. All three, Amazing Red and the main event, all did dives to the outside at the start of the match. So I was distracted by the Indianapolis 500 on the screen here. And then Mason, very methodical, taking apart the main event and Jay Lyon. At the end of it, they were able to make that what you would call face comeback, and the main event was able to get the pinfall victory. And then we had a huge announcement on July 26th at High Intensity. The one and only AEW current World Heavyweight Champion, Swerve Strickland. Whose house? Swerve's house is going to be House of Glory High Intensity on July 26th. That big announcement. Can't wait to see him there. Will he still have the AEW World Heavyweight title? Because that's 2 months away. We still got Double or Nothing. We still got Forbidden Door. So can he get through both of those and bring that AEW World Heavyweight title to House of Glory? Only time will tell. And our main event was House of Glory World Heavyweight title line champion Mike Santana. This might be one of his best runs ever. I know when he was part of TNA and part of the LAX, that was a great tag run. But singles run for Mike Santana, this might be the best he's ever had in his career. He looks, in ring wise, as best he's ever looked. Taking on the broski, Matt Riddle. This match was a great back and forth match. Santana hit a rolling cutter. Matt Riddle hit the rolling cutter on Santana. These two just had a little bit of everything going on here. They had strikes. They had just, mat wrestling. A little less than 12 minutes of just wrestling with these guys. I mean, it was one of those matches where you can't pick out a certain, this is the big spot. I mean, it says that rolling cutter, but this is a big spot. This is big. They didn't have that. They just had good spots and just kind of nice little flow to it. And at the end, Mike Santana was able to get that victory. They did the code of honor in the middle of the ring, shook hands, referee raised their hands, and then Matt Riddle RKO'd the referee. Gotta love that kind of stuff. I was able to give this match 3.5. What was that it? So the main event was 3.5. Opening match was 3.5. I thought overall great show. Can't wait to see the rest of the weekend for House of Glory along with all the other wrestling. So hopefully by tomorrow evening. So we still got Glory of War, 2 GCW show, King and Queen of the Ring, and then AEW Double or Nothing. Hopefully all those reviews will be up by end of tomorrow night. Again, just got a lot going on. Trying to get 2 races watched, trying to watch all this. So yeah, a lot going on here. But that is House of Glory, The War Within. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. And don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, from the independent scene to the main event of WrestleMania, the only one that does it all. Thanks for watching Robert Sports Show.